Hi, it's me, Mariel M. It's been a while. I rarely post videos here, right? I've just been super busy. But hey, I'm glad you're here watching my video. This video will be a little different compared to my usual vlogs. I feel like 2024 deserves some recognition. If you're wondering, recognition for what, Mariel? If I were to describe my 2024 in one word, it would be painful. Yes, a seven-letter word. It's too early to call it the worst year, but I'd say it's definitely one of the toughest. Let's rewind a little, shall we? January was fun. It was the end of the first semester of my freshman year, so I was very focused on studying. Nothing new, just a busy month. February was the month I tried new things, like going to the gym and lifting weights for the first time. It was such a unique experience that it didn't happen again. First and last. It was also the start of the second semester, and it felt so different because the subjects got harder, and for the first time, we had to stay late at school. But overall, February was a happy month. I enjoyed every moment with my loved ones. March, April, and May were pretty much the same, a normal college life. Nothing major happened because I was busy with academics. One of memorable moment was Pharma Days and Camp Days, where I got to play volleyball for the first time. We didn't win, but it was an actual game and the excitement was real. It wasn't all sunshine though. In May, I got my first failing grade in my exam. Even though it was expected, it hit me hard. Not making it to the list of top passers for the first time felt like my dreams were falling apart. Not being dramatic here, just honest. Despite that, I didn't let it stop me. I kept pushing forward, telling myself I'd do better next time. Did I actually do better? Well, I'll let you guess. Okay, let me take a deep breath because the next month were a lot. June was the hardest and most painful month of the year. They say treasure the people around you while they're still there. And they're right. This month, I learned to let go. I don't even have words for it right now. I learned a lot about my mistakes, about myself, and who I really am. Imagine experiencing heartbreak during final season. What a next level experience, right? During this time, I realized how important it is to sit with your emotions. Don't hold back your pain because bottling it up or distracting yourself doesn't make it go away. So I didn't. For 3 months, that's all I did. Embrace the pain. I'm so thankful for the people who stood by me, listened to my endless stories, and were just a call away whenever I needed them. Having people who genuinely care is the most comforting feeling. Amid the pain, I met new people and tried things I never imagined I'd do. It was during this time I discovered myself. Before, I couldn't balance academics with time for myself, friends, and family. While I'm still not perfect at it, I've learned to find balance little by little, and now I enjoy life more. I told myself, if I lose something, I'll gain something. And I did. Self respect and the realization to love myself more. September, October, and November flew by. Finally, I became a second year student. But things got even harder. The good thing, I've lowered my self expectations. Now I can even cram lightly, although I'll still panic sometimes. And guess what? I can go out now, which is progress, right? December has been a happy month so far. My dad came home and I was thrilled to spend time with him. We even went on a trip to Baguio and I had so much fun. I hope I can upload our Baguio trip soon. To be honest, I'm not great with words. I don't know how to construct a clean, concise story. So here I am, writing raw, straight from the heart. So I'll end this video with a message to my past, present, and future self. To my past self, you did amazing. You were strong and survived everything. Even with all the regrets and what ifs, you handled each day with so much courage. Looking back, I don't know how you did it, but I'm so proud of you. Don't worry about the future. Live in the moment, feel your emotions, and never hide the pain. To my present self, Merry Christmas. Tough year, huh? Writing this makes me tear up a little because there's so much I want to say, but I can't put it all into words, and that's okay. To my future self, no pressure, but keep doing your best. Live in the moment without looking back. Focus on your goals and what you can achieve in the present. Find happiness even in the smallest things and don't let your past hold you back. I hope you'll heal and learn to forgive. Muriel, lower your expectations of yourself. You'll be okay. Just breathe. To my friends and family, thank you for always supporting, guiding, and listening to me. I'm sorry if I fell short as a friend or family member, but I truly appreciate every one of you. I can't imagine my year or my life without you. 2024, you've been painful, but thank you for giving me the chance to grow and strive every day to become the best version of myself. And that's a wrap. 2025, see you soon. Please be kinder to me, okay?